AGS Ultimage, brought to you by Essential Oils and Essences. Infuse your environment with their natural Reiki and crystal-infused Yogini Girl essential oil sprays to lift the energy of your space and body. Available in 4 unique scents: invigorating citrus and herb bliss, soothing floral calm, intoxicating and sensual love, and classic clearing. Try one today. Hey Libras, this is Hal for HES Ultimage, and this is your channeled forecast for the month of December. Hey guys, for personal readings, go to hesultimage.com. I do them, they start at just $20. Alright, getting into your reading now. Alright, so, starting out here, it has to do with, because I got the initial part, so I always have to kind of catch up with this with the bullet points. You need to hold out and either be persistent and carry on a situation when it comes to, okay, I'm just going to give you the main part and then I'll give you the scenarios. It has to do with wanting somebody, a person, okay? That's what December is going to be all about. Now, this can play out a number of ways. It might be that you want someone romantically. It could be that you want someone emotionally. Like, this could be something in terms of, you know, if a family member or friend hasn't given you the support that you wanted, or that you want some form of, like, confirmation or, you know, show of affection or love from them, that it might be that that's what you are wanting and needing from somebody. It could be that you want somebody as a partner to work with, or to start some form of creative project with. But the idea is you want somebody or desire something within somebody, okay? All right. All right, cool. Okay, moving forward. Okay, again, to hold out and to see things through. Okay? If you are being encouraged, keep going. If you are being pushed away, stop. This is showing that this month, it's not about pushing too hard and breaking down a wall that can't be repaired, basically. Libras have to be a little bit more, I would say, you don't want to be a bull in a china shop. That's what it comes down to. It's like, it's not that you can't be forward, but it depends how the person is receiving you, if they're waving you in or pushing you out, okay? Now, when change is dependent upon somebody else, we cannot rush. This will protect you and will help you clear any kind of unsavory feeling or experience that you could if you're careful about how you're going about things. This is the thing, and again, I said about the bull in the china shop thing already, but it's also about you can't rush somebody else's process. Everybody has their own timeline and their own series of events. And if you are trying to rush that timeline, it's not going to change anything. Or it could sabotage, in this case for you guys for this month, it could even sabotage your intentions, okay? So you have to be patient, okay? And again, if somebody's pushing away, you need to take the hint. And if somebody's waving you in, then you can carry on and move forward. Okay, all right. Next, interaction is important and necessary, but you can, okay, learn a lot from your own motivations, okay? So at the end of the day, your own motives and intentions are at the root of this experience. And you do have to be aware of the idea that you want something, and that's the whole point. But at the same time, who knows if this person is aware of what you want, or if they want what you want and everything like that, or if they really do. So here we go. I have multiple scenarios for you. There are like 5 outcomes here. All right, and sometimes it's more of a karmic and cosmic thing and lifeline thing where it's like more direct or more, you know, lesson based. This is literally outcomes, okay? First one is thaw. This suggests that, you know, when you're being waved in and you move forward with a person, that it's going to improve the situation and, you know, organically improve and get better. Another one, silent. This means the situation or relationship could just end. So it's like if you push too hard with a person who, let's say you want them to be your partner in something, or you want to acquisition them romantically and you push too hard, then they might just shut you down or cut off contact completely. Again, you have to read the signs this month, guys. It's about you being able to see if you're being embraced or if you're being shoved off, okay? And then listening to the signs instead of trying to just, do it because you want something, all right? It's about understanding how both sides are working, all right? Next energy was chase, and it has to do with, it was tied to the romantic energy. So it's like, that's my archetype for over, it's like projection, over identification to the point where we blur the lines, okay? So that outcome suggests that you will get the sign, but then you won't listen if somebody's pushing you away, and then you'll just continue to project and try and fulfill your motive upon that person, but it won't materialize because that person doesn't want any part of it, okay? Let's not go through that process, okay? So if you start to recognize it, don't keep carrying it forward, okay? Next, survival. This one's the energy of keeping going and persevering. This is the alternate that I didn't get to tell you yet. In the event that this has to do with wanting somebody who's being held in suspension, okay, I'll just give you a variety of samples here because different people lead different lives. For some people, I know that there's a lot of talk today about immigration and things like that. It could be that kind of scenario where you're waiting for somebody to come back, whether that's coming back to a country or leaving a country. And that could be something that's held in the balance right now that just has to be moved forward or continued or held in suspension, so to speak. It could be somebody is held in a relationship and somebody wants to be with them, and then maybe they're going to be released eventually. And that there's some draw there, as far as the person giving you, the little waivers. But if they're not available, then you have some waiting to do, okay? Um, and then it's other things like that. Like when things are being held in suspension, that you're still getting the green light or you're seeing the green lights, but that there's still waiting that has to occur. Survival energy in this scenario is about you can continue because you have the right stuff there. All right, next one, shadow. And that's about seeing the cold, hard truths about ourselves and about situations, okay? All right. So in this case, it has to do with seeing the nitty-gritty of things, okay? And that might mean seeing that, maybe somebody isn't who you really want to be with or who you really want in your life and stuff. And other times it might be that, your projection or perception of that person or your motives were rebuked, and then you just move on and you live with it, okay? And at the end of the day, that's good learning, all right? Okay, you choose what you want to put your effort into. Choose wisely. All right, so that's the wrapping up of this particular message. When it comes to people, choose wisely who you invest in. Because at the end of the day, you can find through how people receive you, interact with you, and show their true colors and show their own motives and intentions, because it's all about motives this month. If your motives align or if your motives are dissonant. And if your motives are dissonant, then you must part and go your separate ways. And if your motives are the same, then you can continue to build on those intentions, all right? So that said, I wish you a, powerful December with a lot of, analytics right now. And that said, again, I do personal readings. If you want one, hesultimage.com, and I'll see you later.